Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff, and a home field advantage.
Hop in Discord. Send.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up of the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Cardinals lining up here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Receiver makes the catch. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Quarterback drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense. The Cardinals trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. No shot to bring him down. Just destroying defenders. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? 1st down here for this offense. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looks like he's going to run it. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
And the Cardinals pick up enough for a 1st down. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards of pop like that.
They come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive going. Can the defense get a stop here? And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football. Roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
First and goal for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Let's it go. Intercepted, picked off on the defense. Not much on the return, but the pick. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught, completion. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
All right, Chris, let's face it. Most of the offensive linemen today, they're big. You know, they weigh over 300 pounds. But that doesn't mean they don't have to have agility. And the way they can get out there in front of the runner, create space, sometimes it looks like they're going in one direction. And a runner uses his eyes to take him in another direction because he's been blocked so well. Love those misdirection or counter plays. And this one worked out really well for a nice piece of yards and a first down.
And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. At the 10 now. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. With a takeaway and the touchdown. And the Louisville offense is back out there on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
That is tough for the ball carrier here because now
big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. The Cardinals come to the line in the hurry up. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Launching it. And he pulls in the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Throwing for his running back. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Cardinals with first and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle is made at the 4th. It'll be first down and goal. The Cardinals hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation.
The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw over the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They go to their blitz package there. That time the linebacker gets home.
I love the zone blitz here by this defensive coordinator because I think it created confusion and hesitation by the quarterback. The blitz is coming. A lot of times you see man coverage behind that, but instead they drop in the zone. The quarterback didn't have anywhere to go with the ball, held on to it, and it gave the linebacker enough time to come up with a sack.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down after 40. That'll be a 1st down. And the Cardinals come up to the line in the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Catch made by the tight end. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Looking downfield. But they can't make the... Ball's incomplete. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
4th down. He's throwing for it. It's incomplete. He was hit. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage. Thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Bringing pressure. He's going to take off. Here's the 2nd down play.
My baby.
Handoff heading left. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
Yeah, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Caught for the completion. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Extending the play now. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He hands it off from the gun. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. A running play called on 4th down. The Cardinals are going to keep this drive rolling.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the line.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line. First down here for this offense. And here's the handoff. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoffs game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
The Cardinals pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. On the run here, let's it go. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. They've got a 1st and goal. The offense a great chance to break the tie here late in the game. And they're trying to punch it in here. Touchdown, Louisville. The offense has to be careful now. Backed up inside their own 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him about the 14.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. You've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative, because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the fourth quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running.
Picked off, a crucial turnover. Short return, tackled at the 20. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and he very nearly threw a fourth interception today. Going to set up third down.
Well, this defense has this quarterback rattled. An interception the last series, he almost threw another one.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Third down and inches. Who is going to win this battle in the trenches? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big. An inside give now from the shotgun. And the Cardinals pick up enough for a first down here. And that's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. Handoff from the shotgun. This will be the 9th play on the drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that.